What's up, guys? It's Friday Wombat here. We're doing the MCU review. We're reviewing every Marvel movie up to release of Avengers Endgame. See, I got that time. I had to take a break, but got it. I'm Jelani, as always, your host, joined by Collier here, the muffin button one. And this week we are reviewing Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2, starring Nathan Hall.
Hey, zoom in. If you can. Push my button for a muffin.
Push his button for a muffin. I don't know why I said it like that. It's great, though. Okay, so Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, of course, written and directed by Mr. James Gunn. Formerly fired from Disney. But now, as of yesterday, from this point of recording, rehired. To go do Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. He was fired from tweets he said in the past. And Disney has now went back and changed their minds. Probably because he said, you know what, that's probably super reason to fire him. Also probably one is like, man, it's hard to find a director for this movie. So yeah, James Gunn's back, baby. He's doing really Suicide Squad 2 and Guardians Volume 3. You can't stop him.
Really? No, Disney?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, that also,
What's up?
That just brought me back to like the whole thing with Rooster Teeth in McGonagall? No. What's his name?
Vic Mignogna.
Huh?
Vic Mignogna.
Was that his name?
Was that for Crow? Yeah, not McGonagall. That's the character from Harry Potter, Collier.
What?
Vic Mignogna. But
so if
one is a joke that he was making, the other one has possible sexual assault. So I understand him like, let's distance ourselves from him real quick.
Yeah, and also that's
but
that's gonna ruin his reputation, whether he's guilty or not.
Well, yeah.
I hope he's not guilty.
I hope he's not guilty as well. But if he is, he kind of deserves it.
Yeah.
He really deserves it. He deserves much worse than just like, oh, you're fired from things. If he actually did it, he deserves jail time. But I digress.
Yeah. So like for a measly little joke from 10 years ago on Twitter, and then they want
James Gunn. It was a joke.
What was his tweet again?
I don't even recall, but that's one reason.
Was it like a slightly?
He was just trying to be edgy on that time, like trying to like get reaction to people, get such. Like you do when you're into comedy, but at least back then, way back in the day, the older Twitter, he was like, let's do that, and then people were like, that's kind of dumb. We're not gonna do that anymore.
I mean, like we could go back and watch some movies. With, like, watch any Jim Carrey movie, like Ace Ventura. Go back and watch those, like
yeah, see how not funny they are.
That went by
a production budget
of
$200 million and a worldwide gross of $863 million.
Okay.
Looks like you're about to throw up there. Released May 5th, 2017. Single Day Mile. It's a good Single Day Mile.
The Revenge of the Fifth.
So, Collier, what do you think about this movie? You watched it again. I watched it again. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
A visual spectacular. Spectacle.
There you go.
A visual spectacle.
Man, I'm glad you took the time to think about it and still messed it up somehow. That was the best part.
I still enjoy it. It's still an enjoyable movie.
Yeah, I like it.
There's some questionable things with like some CG, especially with like his whole little weird energy ball that he tosses. Like, yep. I'm like, excuse me? Is it magnetic?
Yeah. Magnetic energy. That's the energy. That's the light, Collier.
Like a light, like a lamp,
yeah,
like a lamp, like a lamp, like a lamp. Lamp!
Alright.
The moth meme.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I fucking love that movie.
I told you, moth meme, low tier meme material. Bowsette, top tier. God tier, somebody even to say.
Nope.
So don't you get with me with this moth and get the fuck out.
Moth.
Nope.
But yeah, I enjoyed this one a lot. Baby Groot didn't have much screen time, but every time he was on, it was just like,
Baby Groot stole the show every time he was on screen.
Like, yes!
The best part of it is like, here's Baby Groot. And he's like, all right, cool, I'm just paying attention to him. Case in point, when the movie begins, it's like, do we do the whole weird CG monster just generic battle? It's like, we could do that. Or we can make it awesome. And we did that.
And how do you make it awesome? Just,
we're going to follow Baby Groot the entire way. The battles, you can look at it and there's a choreographed battle happening there.
Oh, yeah, there is a...
It's like, you know what? Baby Groot, though. All right, let me see.
He hit the thing. He's like, I am Groot. Like, it didn't look at you funny. It's a
It's
a Perry dog thing.
They weren't looking at you funny, the rats. They weren't looking at you funny. like that he just beat the chest and go look at me sideways. Let's go. Okay, so originally this was going to be released on it was really set to release in July 2017, but was pushed up to May 5th.
Right, that's why Disney do that.
Well, I mean, pushing up is really weird. You generally wait until the time. It's like you never like, oh, we're ready earlier. Cool, let's move up. You take some time. It's like, no, James Gunn said like, we're done. We got nothing else to do to this. Let's move, doggy dog. I got to work on volume 3.
Maybe.
And I guess that did help because the Spider-Man still falling in the schedule there too, because Spider-Man was released in July. Mm-hmm. So like, all right, cool, we'll just move this up and space something else so you don't cannibalize each other.
Yeah.
Let's see. Speaking of that dance scene, the Baby Groot one, James Gunn had choreographed and served as motion capture model for Groot's dance visual.
Did he?
Yeah, you can watch the entire video. You can go find it. I posted
side by side.
There is a side by side one on Twitter. I retweeted earlier, but it's not the entire thing. I think you can find side by side one on YouTube though.
Okay. That's cute.
It took the
and it's a one shot too.
Yeah, it took the visual effects team nearly 2 years to complete the CG rendering of the scene in the final film. Yeah, rendering for these visual effects is not fun. We complain, it's like, oh, why is this so long to render? It's like an hour. It's like 2 years, Collier. 2 years.
So like
it's not running for 2 years, but it's like they gotta render this part together.
Okay.
But that's a long time for any project. So yeah, visual effects not fun. I mean they look fun, but it's like to make it's like, can you imagine just waiting for something to render and it just crashes and you're like,
someone in Disney would just scream to the highest of volumes to the point that you can feel it, like Vegeta's rage. Mm-hmm. Just
let's see. As Groot only communicates in the phrase "I am Groot," in different inflections, James Gunn created a Groot version of the script for him and Vin Diesel, which contained each of Groot's lines in English. So Vin knew what to say, but he would say it, but "I am Groot."
So just like in that tone.
Yes. So the different inflection, he was like, "I am Groot." Vin Diesel was able to pull off the Baby Groot high pitched voice on his own. No performance required.
Really?
You know, just the high pitched I am Groot is Vin Diesel. No digital alterations of any kind. Yeah, none at all. That's all.
How is he not in a voice? Wait. Yeah, he is.
What?
He's in a few voice acting gigs.
I am Giant. I'm Iron Giant. I said I am Giant. Iron Giant. Iron.
So someone earlier this week, someone asked me like, "Hey, what's that one cartoon movie with the big giant Iron Giant thing?" I'm like,
"Iron Giant." Yeah, yes, you said it. What's the movie with the Kong and the King? What's his name?
With the giant metal man Iron, the giant Iron alien. I'm like,
you should show him Halo.
Huh?
You just said Halo. He goes off the way.
No, that's Master Chief. He's Halo.
That's the joke. All right. Anyway, so Vin Diesel recorded Groot's line for 16 foreign languages released in this film. That's
of course.
Up from the 6 in the first film. So 10 more languages. He did the I am Groots. Man,
I mean, like for him to only say I am Groot, but in so many different languages, it pretty much I'm pretty sure he. Oh my god.
I am Groot.
Everyone had scripts. Everyone had things to say. In his particular part of just saying I am Groot in 64 different languages.
16
different languages.
Yes.
Might as well have been like the same amount of someone else's script. Like, okay, so Rocket, whoever's voicing Rocket. Bradley Cooper, like.
Bradley. Not Radley.
Bradley. It's part equals amount to the same.
Speaking of Bradley Cooper recorded his lines for Rocket while wearing a motion capture headpiece in the recording studio to perfectly synchronize Rocket's voice and facial expression.
Yeah.
In the first film, Cooper only supplied the voice. So no, not as one would do. Because they only got the voice last time. They didn't get the facial emotion from Bradley Cooper. There's someone on set like posing where Rocket would be, but there's no one doing the voice thing. Like,
okay, they haven't got to
like when they put the balls over your face and they
that's what they can. Yeah,
that's how they do that.
I mean, they've been doing it for video games for years. I don't know why they didn't think of doing that in the first one, but hey, it's okay. It worked, and now they're doing it for this one, which is why the wink is like on point.
It's like, oh, wrong eye. Oh, this is my left eye again. I'm on my right eye. It's like,
Can you wink with both eyes?
Can I wink with both eyes? Yeah, it's called blinking, Collier. Anyways,
I hate
Day 50 says Drax makeup took 90 minutes to apply. That's down from the 3 hours from the first film.
Yeah.
However, he would have to sit in a sauna at the end of the day to get the makeup off. So I guess they figured out a way to make it quicker, but it made it last on him a lot longer. So they couldn't just wipe it off. He's like, you gotta go in that sauna real quick, doggy dog. Which I'm gonna tell you, I probably did too. I'd like to sit in the sauna after a long night. Just like, all right, I'll do it.
Imagine him like coming up off the sauna. And it's like a big.
He probably was.
Smurl.
I wouldn't even be surprised. Karen Gillan's makeup only took 2.5 hours to apply. That. What?
Gamora?
No, Karen Gillan. That's Nebula.
Oh, okay.
Take a. What is that? She is.
This one?
No, that's Mantis. Karen Gillan's the one right here.
Okay, and then that's Gamora.
Zoe's not on there.
Hi, Gamora.
Alright. Karen Gillan, it took. So that's down from the 5 hours from the first film it took. Mm-hmm. Chris Sullivan's taser face makeup took 2.5 to 3.5 hours to apply.
I'm sorry, but
Taser face.
Taser face.
Mm-hmm. Christ. What else do I got?
That was just a joke for like how hard Rocket was laughing his ass off.
Fine.
I'm sorry, but Taser face. I just can't imagine like you just waking up in the morning looking in the mirror like, no, it'd be a great name, Taser face.
Oh yes, yeah. I got something to say about that joke. Let me tell you.
Tell him that Taser face of the.
And the college Mantis was applauded. Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Can I see this?
Prop master Russell Bobbitt. That's his name. Don't look at me. Don't at me. Created a 1x1 scale model of the 10-inch baby Groot for filming to use for lighting reference. Okay. And sometimes perpetrated against the cast members during filming.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So like he actually had a little baby Groot on something like that.
I want
one. And he also had difficulty finding the cassette disc used in the first film, and all the Stoney Walkman headphones they found were broken. So yeah, so when they had them, all the headphones they snapped. So as they did when you put them in storage, and you look and was like, oh, they don't work anymore. So he contacted Sony to see if they had any available filming. They didn't. So he eventually created 6 from scratch. Like, fine, I'll do it myself.
So wait, the Walkmans?
The cassettes and the headsets.
Oh, okay.
So like, I guess I have to do these now. And how do they treat them in the movie? They break them anyway. He's just like, my hard work. Why, James? Why you do this to me? I slaved over those. What else do I got? I think that might be it for now. What?
Or David Hasselhoff. I mean, not David Hasselhoff.
I didn't know Nebula didn't have to cut her hair. Karen Gillan did not shave her head for this one. She did for the first one. This time she said, I'm not doing that again. Yeah, so.
And Mantis. Anything for Mantis?
Yeah, but we'll get to that later when she shows up. Collier's not professional and forgot to unplug the phone. So we have phone ringing. Turn off his phone, but not the house phone.
Edit that out.
Oh no, I'm keeping that. Keeping that in. The car Ego's driving with Meredith Quill at the beginning of the film is a 1978 Ford Mustang II King Cobra. It's I don't know why I said that. I'm never sure. And it's painted a metallic teal blue and orange, the same colors as his son Peter's Quill's Milano.
Milano?
The Milano, the ship that Peter flies.
Oh,
they're the same paint scheme. Huh. Him and the car, yeah. So
interesting. Yeah. And who?
Who what?
I'm trying to figure out who. I can't remember. What's his name? The actor who played his dad.
Fuck, I nearly said Russell Crowe. That's not him. Fuck.
Russell Crowe?
I nearly said it. I was like, Russell Crowe. No, that's not an idiot. Kurt Russell.
Okay, Kurt Russell.
Yes.
He done so many good things. Yeah. I see him in all these movies, but I can't remember the name of the movies that he's in. I'm just gonna look it up. Keep going off your facts. I'll look.
I'm already done with the facts. I said that's what you should keep going on, doggy dog.
Okay. All right, go ahead and start off, and I'll look up for Kurt Russell.
Tango and Cash. Furious 8. Okay, so we go into this plot, right? We're on Earth. It's 19 something. It's 80 something. I don't know.
32 years ago from
34.
the current time.
34. I know it's 34 because there's a specific fact about him and his mother, about the actual actress in real life, that he was exactly 34 years older than that actress was. But anyway, so we're on Earth. We're in Missouri, and you know what? Who we got? We got Meredith Quill, and we got young and Kurt Russell. Used with some makeup and CG and a great head of hair. Let me tell you right now. Fast and Furious.
No, it was fucking Sky High.
Yeah, he was the Sky High. Yeah, he was the Sky High.
He was the dad.
That's awesome.
He was the dad.
Kurt Russell's the goddamn man. Let me tell you, I love Kurt Russell. Tango and Cash, let's go. By the way, Tango and Cash reunion kind of in here because goddamn Sylvester Stallone's in this movie too. But we'll get to that later.
He was in Fox and the Hound too.
He's in a lot of stuff, man. Kurt Russell's the man. Anyway, so they're driving up, and his mom, not exactly the best singer in the world. We're not going to lie to that, but hey, you know what? It's honest singing. It's like, he knows some of Justin Wade's music. It's not this whole Hollywood thing, right? Her and Emma Watson, both people who can't sing but feel singing anyway. So
stop that.
They got the Dairy Queen. They go behind the Dairy Queen. He was like, you know what? Look, there's this plant. It didn't know it was going to take. Afraid it was going to take root with the soil, but then it just started to sprout. Let's go, doggy dog. 34 years later.
No, okay, so like her.
Well, I don't know what you're saying, Mr. Spaceman, but I was like, whoa, she is southern.
Are you like R-rated on drugs or whatever?
No, she's just very southern. I know what you're saying, Mr. Spaceman, but I like the way you say it. It's like, all right, cool. What's in market? Oh, also, I got something mistaken. It wasn't the last woman, but it was this one who was the woman who was in Captain America: The First Avenger.
This one.
This one. I believe they played different actors. I said that in the Guardians of the Galaxy, thinking they were the same person. I don't believe they are, but I'm looking at them now. I was like, I don't believe they're the same person. I didn't look it up though. So I'm just gonna go with this, saying I was wrong last time. I'm wrong. I don't care. So and this is the one who's
she's just a bimbo, right?
Whoa! How dare you, sir?
Like she just fell in love with like a spaceman, and like I don't know.
Listen,
what you said, but
Kurt Russell walks up to you, you're falling in love too. That's just how that works. Okay, I don't care what you say. So, 34 years later, we're on this planet. It's called something. It's the home planet of the Hala. Oh, not the Hala. The Sovereign. Hala isn't Captain Marvel. That's the Kree. That's something. Anywho. So we got the people with the Sovereign here. The Guardians are there. They're hired to fight this intergalactic being and save these batteries. And thus, they do rockets over there. He's setting up the music. Very important. Jackson. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not an important thing. Nah.
Shut the fuck up. It is very important. And also, Jackson's like to wear the suit because it hurts his nipples.
That's important.
Very sensitive nipples.
Very important too. Put
it. Anyway, so yeah.
Also, Jim Groot's being a bully.
He's not being a bully. They're looking at him funny.
They're not looking at him funny.
They are. They got it coming. Anyway, so fucking
the intergalactic being comes.
Yep, they're like, cool.
Like a little
starting
thing
to fight
like,
Gamora's using a gun too, not a sword anymore. So like, why not swords?
I thought swords was like your thing and guns were mine, but thanks for not telling me. So whatever. Like really, that's.
Listen, it's an important thing. That's it. You gotta have a dynamic here, right? Gotta balance the party because everyone can't be DPS, man. Someone's gotta be a healer. That's all I'm saying.
It could have been Groot.
It could have been. Listen, man.
Wait, no.
Groot can't pick up anything.
Groot's a tank. Groot's a tank.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
He can't be a tank. He's too small right now.
Well, he would.
He will be eventually, but he can't now. Right now, Drax is the tank. Anyway, so they're fighting.
Raccoon's a DPS.
They're gonna start fighting, and Groot, he's
dancing
around.
Just,
it's great. Mr. Blue Sky is like the greatest of the show. They're gonna put it. I was like, I love it. I just want to talk to James Gunn. I'm gonna sit down with James Gunn, right? Just talk to him about music. Let's talk. Let's figure this out.
Like, hey, how are you like getting all these great choices for the movies that you make?
Like, he likes the music, and
what's the mind process behind all this? I mean, like, excuse me.
Nope.
Who did Baby Driver?
What? That was Edgar Wright.
There we go. What if he?
Nope, he won't do it. He will not do a Marvel film.
Because they turned him down.
From Ant-Man, yes. He wanted to do his favorite movie, and they told him no. So he said, all right, cool. You can go fuck yourself. He didn't say that. He was like, we gotta just leave. We got.
It's because he wanted to do Ant-Man, but he wanted to be standalone and not part of the MCU.
Yes.
Okay.
Shit. All right. I thought I had this down. I didn't. The reason that Baby Groot freezes whenever Drax looks at him. This comes from James.
No, it's like the whole reoccurrence of like not reoccurrence, but like
Well, yeah,
it's a playback from the first.
but he tends that he doesn't Drax doesn't respect dancers. Like I'm sure he tells Quill later about his wife.
Yeah.
Never dance.
Doesn't dance.
Like not a dancer. So that's why he maybe refuses when he's dancing when Drax looks at him.
Well, he did that in the first Guardian. You never told him that before.
James Gunn already knew this information.
Huh?
James Gunn knew this information. That's why he has him do it.
In the first Guardians at the end credits.
James Gunn
he was dancing. And he's like,
I know. James Gunn, the writer of the film, Collier, knew this information. That's why he has him do it. It's a joke, but it's also that's something that he added in for this. So and thus. That's why he freezes. Anyway, very funny scenes there. She tries eating a bug. She's like, nope, spit that out. Let's go feed up a rat.
We're gonna just... Like,
very funny. Grimmar's like, Groot, get out the way.
Get out the way.
Grace like,
hi. Like, oh, that's adorable.
That's great. So anyway, right? They break the music machine. It's sad. And he starts beating up Drax. So Drax, she's like, it's tough. It's skin suit and vulnerable for outside. We gotta go inside. And Goran's like, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. He jumps in there and what is he doing? He's going to take it on inside. He's like, it's gonna be tough in there inside. He's like, I know.
I can tell him.
He's like, it's that thing that that happens. Like someone does something stupid and then you try to tell them and they're yelling at you. It's like, I know, I get it. I didn't do this though. But it's like they have to take it on someone. You have to take it on someone. You're picking it on the wrong guy because the wrong guy's been eaten by the goddamn thing.
Man, don't you just hate it when that happens? When you have a Leroy Jenkins on the team.
Yeah, that's what happens.
And also, how do they get a cut on his neck? If they somehow just...
It's not invulnerable. What they have can't pierce it. That's what they have. So, yeah. It clearly hit something.
Yeah. So they had to make him look up, and then Gamora just like...
She had her sword.
I'm guessing it's just soft in between. So it's hard on the outside, hard on the inside, but you get that nice fleshy part in the inside that's...
Well, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
If there's a weak point on it, that's what you have to exploit.
Okay.
Like, anything, like...
And also, what the hell is it breathing? It's breathing rainbows. That's
cosmic
dust,
it's
dude.
an intergalactic space thing, all right? Who knows what it's breathing, all right?
It's cosmic dust, dude. I want some of that. Just, what if, like, it seems like it doesn't hurt.
Well, here's the thing, right, Collier, about the whole weak point thing. You can try pushing over a tree all you want to. And you might get somewhere eventually, but it's going to take you a long time. But if you make a weak point on it, that's what the axe is for. You make a weak point and then do it, it will fall over.
Okay.
That's what there you go.
Yeah.
There it is. Anyway. So they slice it in half. Drax falls out. I was like, I single-handedly defeated. They're like,
no, you didn't.
No, idiot.
And also, what is it like?
What?
When someone gets eaten by a giant monster, you would think those stomach juices would be like.
Well, you don't digest things immediately. It takes time.
Yeah, but for something as big as that, you would think that
it takes much more time.
I would think it would take like almost immediate because we're just at that point he was just a cookie. He was a cookie to the monster.
No, I mean,
he's a cookie monster.
He's pretty big too. It is like he can fill up the thing's mouth. All right, listen, it's fine.
He wasn't even burned. He was just not even affected.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough on the inside too.
No, I mean like not affected by the whole stomach juices.
Yeah, he's tough.
Okay.
Carl, this is someone who's going to fight Thanos later, all right? I'm pretty sure he can take a little stomach acid, all right? It's not going to kill you immediately. Okay. Case in point, Attack on Titan. Those people don't die immediately either.
Yeah.
They kind of sit there. It's horrible fate. But until they get thrown up later and die.
I mean, like...
Anyway.
But we all agree it's better to get eaten by, just like swallowed by a titan as opposed to like getting chewed by a
No, it's hard. A tiny one's horrible. It's a horrible fate to behold, being eaten alive. But whatever. So yeah, they got the batteries. Huzzah! We're giving to the Sovereign. Peter Quill, he's flirting with the head priestess.
He wasn't flirting with her.
He was flirting with her. They were about. If Gamora was there, they were going to bang out right there.
Well, in his defense, he wasn't flirting with her.
He was flirting with her.
I know, but in his defense...
In his defense, he wasn't. Gamora doesn't care, though. They here, let's speed this along. Got your stuff.
We got what you want.
Here
Give
she
us what
is,
we want.
Padel. There's Nebula. Nebula is back. Doctor, who is that? She is back in the field, everyone.
So this is where you been kind of, all right, cool. So now we got you. Now you're stuck for the rest of this journey.
Yep. Rocket stole some batteries. Get the wink with the wrong eye. Comes mouthing off to him. It's...
Well, why did he think that was funny? Like,
what?
He just told him, like, don't offend these guys because their punishment for just a light
offense Rock is an asshole.
Is death.
Rock is an asshole. He doesn't care.
He's a raccoon.
What?
No, he's trying to go fix rabbit. He's a rat.
He's a trash panda.
Trash panda. Oh my god! I laughed so hard.
Is it better? Yeah.
It's not. It's not. It's worse.
It's worse. Anyway, so here we go. Right, they're stealing them. They mock Memora's like she's hungry. It's not ripe yet. It's very funny. I like that joke. It's not ripe yet.
They did it 3 times.
Yeah,
it was great.
Yeah, roll 3s. Anyway, so motherfucking, where are we? They started zooming off. Oh, Peter Squirrel has a shirtless scene there. It's okay.
That is my.
It's
a go. It's a go. I can't get the Chris Evans just yet, but I will start with that. I will start with that one, and I will start with Paul Rudd. Goals. It ain't ripped, but slim. You know, fit.
It's thick. With THICC.
CK.
CC.
CC.
CC. THICC. Thick.
No, that's not thick. That's not thick.
Peter,
No, it's ICK. That's not that thick, but the CC is
Nah, that's that.
It's
THICC.
No, it's Ashi from Samurai Jack. That's extra thick.
Nah, that's extra thick. This is just thick. Anyway, so he's like, I was important with it. Gamora doesn't care. Blah blah. They're flying off. Everything looks good. Oh no, we're under attack.
Like, hey, bro, why we got a sovereign army fleet behind us?
Rocket stole batteries, dude. I mean, he didn't steal those.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Very much. Very like all right, cool. Drax is part of this group. He's still honest, but he's like, he can start making jokes now. He can start doing some other things that aren't just normal.
Because they finally forgot how to use Drax.
Because it's also been a while. They've been together for a while. They have a rapport, Collier.
Yeah.
They've had a family bond. Sorry to forget.
Yeah, but like in the first time, they didn't know like how to like create Drax and work with David
Batista. You said Boista. I was like,
yeah,
Batista.
Oh,
not Boista. I was like, who is Boista? Moesha. So anyway, they're like, all right, cool. They're flying. Dave.
Okay.
Anyway, so they're flying away. They're like, cool. We gotta go to that quantum field. Like, all right, cool.
Oh, we gotta go to what planet was it?
No, they're trying. They didn't do a jump point away from the army, the fleet attacking them.
Yeah.
We gotta get out of here. So they're trying. Oh, they have to go to the Nova Corps to drop off Nebula, but they first got to get away from the Sovereign fleet.
Yeah. So then they start firing. And like, hey, you realize there's no one in there. And Rocket they're treating like it's game. They don't really matter to them. Yeah. They got the Gallagher sound effects in. Shoot with the intent to kill. Oh, now I'm gonna put my game face on. Like I wasn't trying to before.
I don't know what they were trying to shoot. They're like, it's a spaceship. You blow it up if you shoot this thing. That's intent to kill. Well, there's nothing else that's gonna happen here. Nope. Anyway, so
and then they start fighting.
They find the field. Big measuring contest. In that, with them, they get hit. There's only one sovereign ship left, and then Jack's like, all right, cool, I got this. He's gonna head out the back, go to the spacesuits for
it's not right yet.
For fun. Not right yet, so fun. Then said for emergencies or for fun. It was like great little thing there. They had there. He jumped out with the gun, shoots the guy down. They all like, oh, you suck. It's like I heard from all of you. You're all around me because you all died.
You suck, Gandar.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, you got this.
Fuck you all. Anyway, so then they're close to it, and they're like, oh look, the rest of the sovereign fleet went around. It's like much smarter idea. Go around the quantum field. Yeah, because apparently they got there much faster than you did.
And then here comes
they got lit up. By the way, I don't know how the ship lasted all that long, but then comes a tiny man.
Tiny man on a giant.
Rocket knows this. They did. No one else knows this.
It's a Rocket Man.
Can't wait for that movie. Can't wait. Anyway, so they go to the jump point. They're crashing. Rocket. Gamora sees Drax is still outside.
Okay, so let's break this down real quick. So and appreciate the Gamora's role here. She is a strong individual, who needs no man. Strong as she's freaking just
she's on one arm with it.
She's throughout this entire thing while they're crashing, and Drax over here is getting rocked left and right.
And here's the thing: he was like going out. He went out there to defend the ship. He didn't go out there to just like hang out to have fun, even though he was having fun.
Well, he was hanging out.
Yeah, he was hanging out. Anyway, they crash. It's a big hullabaloo. Drax have fun. Do it again. Gamora's like, if you guys were piling what's between your head, what's between your legs, we would have been able to make it out there easy. Any of you can have done that. Peter McQuarrie's joke is like, stop joking, idiot. This is serious. Yeah. Then here comes the man. I don't know. Yep, and who is it? Motherfucking Kurt Russell. Let me tell you, great head of hair in the previous scene. Great head of hair now. Just, let's go. So, who are you? I'm your daddy, Phil. And like at this point, in the first time, it's like, oh yeah, holy shit, we went through a lot of the goddamn trailer. Alright, the trailer's already. It's like, how? It's like, do you see that? And then it's like, oh, that's a end of the first act, in the second act thing. It's like, no, it's in the first 15 minutes. I'm your dad. It's like, oh, well, let's go to the races. Let's go. Let's see what you're
Yeah, and Peter, he did talk about like his dad for like a split second before that even happened.
About David Hasselhoff. Yeah. He's a Dufendorf. It's like Hasselhoff. Yeah, it's like the flying boat, the magic boat. It's like talking carbo, sure. So anyway, right? So we're going to cut over to Yondu, right? He's on the sex planet with some sex bots, and they do sex things.
Yeah, I was confused at first, and one of the bots just turned herself off.
Yeah, she turns it off. You turn them on, and you turn them off. That's.
Stop!
Anyway, so we're on the sex planet.
Stop. So his buddy calls him over. Yeah, and who do we meet?
Sylvester Stallone himself. Arnie and not Arnie. Sly's there. No Arnie yet, sir. Yet.
Wait, what?
Arnie, not yet. Arnold.
Oh,
Terminator.
Yeah. Okay, so but. I.
What?
His part is small. Sylvester Stallone's part is small, but man,
yeah,
he brings a tone with this character when he's talking to Yondu. I'm like.
Woo, you all just lost. There are 100 right with the faction. You lost the business 99 serving the one. Like there's like there's he's all said.
He
like,
has such a good voice too. I'm like, oh my god! I just need to hear him.
You broke all our hearts.
I'm like, oh man, just I could. And because of the way how you deliver his part with the character, it really did show that Yondu and Sakaar had like like a bro connection. Like they were like they're the tightest.
I mean,
like man,
they've also worked together in the past too, so they might have been able to bring together. Also from characters who were at odds with each other at the beginning.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was good. Like the scene. And then who comes up? Somehow the entire nation of sovereigns sneak up on them. It's like, what's that over there? And they're 15 feet away, and there are hundreds of them. It's like, did none of you see the army of golden people approaching? But yeah, and they run. I think it gets stuck, and they're just. Very awkward. Like, so now, shit. They have a deal. They gotta go hunt the Guardians of the Galaxy. All right, let's do it. Anyway, so we're back.
Her way of walking was.
They're perfect beings. They're just perfect in every way. So anyway,
perfect
ass.
No,
so we're cut back. Old ways, archaic ways.
Archaic ways.
Anyway, so we cut back to the forest. He said he's trying to bring it down to Peter. Like, I want to be the father I never got the chance to be. I'm supposed to deliver you to me, but he didn't. I want to be father. Cool. I'm gonna take a whiz. And it's like that is such a woo. Or that is right. You're like that's Peter Quill's dad. There's no denying it. He's not buying it.
If you couldn't tell from his glorious good looks.
I mean, glorious. Like he doesn't like. I
thought my good looks would like give it away, but I guess I gotta bring it to you the hard way.
I'm your daddy.
I'm your daddy.
Anyway,
well, I'm your father. Yondu's your daddy.
Your father, I'm your daddy. Anyway, so freaking Peter goes not buying it. Mar's like, let's go take a walk. Talk about like, listen, we can just go. We'll see. You want to talk about you wanted a father.
Yeah, but if you guys see him, we'll just kill him.
Yeah, we'll just kill him. It's like they've already like we'll take care of it. It's not. So anyway, so I'm like, oh, that's cool. We'll go do it.
Rocket, you stay back, repair the ship, and watch Nebula and Groot. You stay with him.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And there's okay. In the trailer, they had that cool walking scene, but I didn't know it was yeah, but when I watched the movie for the first time, I didn't know it was gonna be like
on Peter. The chain. What are you fucking? Let's go with this movie. The music is great.
The music's great, but like it's kind of like
that is the scene. That's why it was like that was the tone.
I thought it was them like getting ready to like go for battle, but not. It's just them like going their separate ways. Like okay, so like there's
emotional moment for Slow-Mo, not action moment for Slow-Mo.
Yeah, that's what it was like. Oh.
And Rock's still being a dick too. It's like, are you trying to get everyone to hate you because it's working, man? You need to cut this out.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, leaving Nebula, leaving Groot. Drax taking all. It looks like why you pack so much. He doesn't want Baby Groot going through things. Drax is hilarious. Oh yeah, so yeah, they head off with him and Mantis. Mantis sends him to sleep. They start talking to her. So let's see.
So they make a bet about her
and
antennae.
then he's like, if it's not for the gas station, I win.
And I bet it's anything but that.
Yes, it is not for the gas station. Helps her for empathy. She's an empath. She feels emotions.
Not a telepath.
Yeah, not a telepath. Doesn't read minds. Reads emotions.
Okay.
Peter has a great sexual love for Gamora.
Romantic, sexual love for her. And then
Drax
gets
loses it. And you think, like, is this a fake laugh? And then Dimensions grabs him. She's laughing. It's like, oh no, Drax just finds this hilarious.
Yeah.
Did we?
He just exposed this target circuit to me. And then she just starts
dying. Then she goes to Gamora. And he's like, the only thing you're gonna feel is a broken arm.
Like, I thought she was gonna say that the last things that you'll feel are this antennae being ripped from your head.
Yeah. In the comics, Mantis was a human and acquired her skills by living with the Kree. It seems to be a common thing for the fucking Marvel characters. But apparently, James Gunn chose to make her alien in the film because he wanted Peter Quill to be the only human, one main character to come from Earth.
Okay. Cool.
Do I have anything else about her? I don't think so.
Other than that, like, she's
probably rather heritage,
hideous.
but shut up.
Just terrifying, horror to look at, but beautiful on the inside.
So messed up.
No, she's speed on the outside.
One something else. Matthew McConaughey was considered to play Ego, but passed on the role in favor of the Dark Tower in 2017.
Who? Matthew
McConaughey.
Who's that?
All right. No, nothing. McConaughey. Did you watch Wolf of Wall Street?
Nope.
How do you miss so many things? You watched Amistad.
Amistad? The boat movie?
I mean, it's not word of the boat movie, but yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Oh no, I think I might be thinking about the Mayflower, or
Where there's slaves on the collar. Just
okay,
he's the lawyer.
He's what?
The lawyer in there, the one fighting for their freedom.
I don't remember. I just remember Give Us This Free, and that's
so much.
Give us something else.
Collier. Okay, I'm gonna look up IMDb. I'm gonna try to find something for you again. But anyway, he was considered for. He turned down for the role in the Dark Tower. Him and Idris Elba. Movie did not do well. He made a wrong choice in there. But someone get this man in the MCU, please and thank you.
Nah, it's alright. We have.
You don't know him. Shut up. Anyway, it was all right. He was in Magic Mike. No, I hate you so much.
I love my rock. You know.
What?
I love my rock.
Your rock.
My rock that I live under.
Rock's stupid. You miss out on everything under your rock.
What we got here?
He was in Tropic Thunder. He's not. You haven't seen Tropic Thunder. I don't even know what I was telling you. He was in what's that movie? The space movie, right?
Passengers?
Nope, not the other one with
Space Coopers.
What is it called? It's the one Christopher Nolan did.
Christopher Nolan.
I don't even know why I bothered saying that to you. The same guy did The Dark Knight.
Dark Knight? Batman?
The same person who made The Dark Knight. He's awesome. Interstellar. He is in Interstellar. No, nothing from you.
Did I see it?
I highly doubt it. Anyway.
Nope. I didn't see it. Nope.
First season of True Detective? No, nothing? Nope. Alright, cool. I'll go fuck myself. Anyway, get to the MCU. You all don't know who he is. Great actor. Anyway, so they're going to Ego's planet.
It looks pretty.
Yeah. Very CGI. But very good CGI. It's like, you know what? It's like, it looks great. And this is the difference between, like, you know, a Marvel film and a DC film, let's say. Because a Marvel film is like, you know what? The space will have the world's made of cookie CGI and things will look just pretty. And a DC one was just like, we're going to do dark gritty CG. It's going to be on Earth and nothing's going to fit the tone of anything else around it.
Mother. What is their name?
Oh, Christ. But anyway, no, I'm talking about like Justice League. How things like, well, why does nothing here seem to fit like with the surrounding area? And it's like, oh, because
some things
because they didn't properly light anything in the scene, or they just kind of did CG for the sake of doing it. But whatever. I digress. So we are on Ego's planet. Everything looks beautiful. It's just whimsical. It's like, let's
bubbles pop makes more bubbles.
Yep. And let's go and how do you make all this? Well, he's a celestial. He woke up alone in space, just drifted, and he started to wonder what if he just amassed in a mass. He's like, listen, I'm going to go to other planets. I'm going to try to find more life because I can't be the only one out there. And then he did.
He does. Yeah, but
we get that later. Then next, we're back at the ship, right? And we got Jan. Oh yeah, he's like, he was all saying, I'm sorry. Kurt Russell talked about how he met Peter's mom. He said, well, why'd you leave? And then we cut back.
Yeah.
We cut back to the ship. You hear the humming of rockets and the music. He's gonna enjoy the song. Yep. And then you see on the Speed Force 6 coming up. You're like, oh no, they're fucked. But then you see it's a recording. You see Rocket up there in the trees. He's still like, oh no, they're fucked.
Groot was awfully concerned though.
Yeah, he was scared. He was scared for his buddy. For daddy. Anyway, so Rocket slipped off the straps, and it's just a fun scene. Just everything's going off.
Everything's coming up
Millhouse. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Everything's fine. People are getting fucked up. Right. The gravity mines are the worst thing to fall into.
Yeah. Rocket was having a blast.
Of course.
And he was having a blast throughout that entire thing.
Yep.
Like, oh, you ain't so tough without your weapons, are ya?
He fucked them both up.
Yeah, he did.
Just goes like... Then you hear the whistle, and then nope, here comes John Doe. It's over for Rocket. It's like, oh, nope, you're dead.
And then there's a power struggle. It's like, hey.
Yeah, because
you guys gonna kill each other. Do so, but
a peaceful solution or follow on me over there. Other way. Because they're like, they're not going to take on the Guardians of the Galaxy. He's like, we're not that dumb. The Nova Corps will be all over us. And then his second in command, generally the one who sticks him home, Sean Gunn.
Taserface!
No, not Taserface, the other one. The one who was like, when Taserface was talking shit earlier to parties, like, he's gone soft. He's like, then why are you whispering?
Oh, yeah.
Then why are you whispering? No, Captain, I gotta say it once. Like, you keep sticking up for Quill, and you kind of, look at the Cap. That guy. Sean Gunn. James Gunn's brother.
Huh.
Yeah, that's it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, and so, anyway, so there's a standoff happening, and then BAM!
Yeah.
Yondu's shot. He's down. Oh, no. Who is it? It's Nebula. She's got a gun, and she got some fruit. Bryce on it, not right. It's like they were warning you.
There it is.
They were trying to tell you, like, it's not right. Don't eat this.
It's not right.
So anyway. Nope, it's over.
Back to the planet.
Oh, yeah. Back to the planet. Quill's not happy about it, any of this. He's still like, I don't like this guy still. They're like, listen, they got to try to get along. They're going to play some catch. Because fire to create the light. He freaks out, like, and then on second viewing, you're like, that's how Ego freaks out so much about, like, yes, finally! He's like, because he's finally, one of them were able to do it. Yes. I thought I was have to kill this one too. Christ, thank God. One of them was able to do it. But like, he finally, so they did it.
No, bring it back. Yeah. Just kiss.
So they start playing catch like father and son, like he was talking about earlier. Like,
I wanted to be the father that you, always, that I've always wanted to be.
Yeah.
And then we had that Drax and Mantis moment.
About it being hideous?
Just absolutely horrid.
It's just crazy. So fucked up. It's like,
oh yeah, earlier in the movie, he told her to like, can I pet your puppy?
Like, yeah,
go ahead.
He's like, that's hilarious. He's like, yeah, and he's dying.
It was a practical joke.
I just thought of it.
I love it.
Christ.
Yeah, Mantis is like socially.
She's never met anyone else besides Ego. So yeah.
Gets picked up as a larva. I don't know what her larva state looked like. Was it like a worm?
Gooey. So anyway.
And then she's like, hey, I gotta tell you something. Enter Gamora.
Yeah, like what? Nothing.
What was y'all talking about?
Nothing.
I actually thought because of her nature, she wouldn't even be able to do
things like her being ugly. It's like, you're not ugly. She's like,
you're not
ugly. Like, what are you talking about? She's hideous. Drax is great.
Yeah, he's I love him.
Anyway, where are we next? Right? That's when they were doing that, and they were doing the catch scene there, and then we go back to the ship, right?
Yeah, back to the ship.
When they're jettisoning people out, the mutiny is it's gone to the mutineers. That's good. The home team lost this battle, and it's not looking good. Yeah, there's people in this space, and you see how many people they've thrown, and I say like, man, that is a lot of people, but also it's like, well, I mean, space is kind of big, so I mean, how the rate the ship's going to be further spread out, but that's just in my head. And it's like, let's take it away from the scene. Like, they're just killing people. They're just like, everyone's going out into space. They're all dying.
Yep. I actually thought, like, when they open up the thing, I thought it was going to be like a nice little, but nope, it's just like a,
so focus.
That looks, I actually always would think that a death in space would be instantaneous.
11 seconds. Science say take 11 seconds. Like, that's too long. That's like, it's just enough time to give you hope. Like, maybe someone else can save you. No. You're dead. Man. No oxygen. It's either very hot or very cold.
It's both. It's both at the same time.
It's not. It can't be both at the same time. It can either be neutral. It can't be hot and very cold. It's either or.
No, it's both.
No, they say space is both, but it's like you are either very hot or very cold. but it is both.
I'm guessing
there's no set temperature in space. That's the thing.
Yeah. Because like there's like
you ain't in the sun.
There's no atmosphere.
You're behind the moon. Guess what? It's very cold.
Yeah.
In front of the sun, very hot.
Very hot.
In both.
But if you have nothing to shield
what?
Oh shoot! Okay, so if you have, it's gonna be no.
Anyway, let's get away from this. We're not.
This is not a science. This is not Bill, not the science guy.
Get him in the MCU. Let's go.
Anyway, who would he play?
I don't know. A watcher. Let's go. Anyway,
so watcher? Who's a watcher?
A watcher.
Who's a watcher?
You don't know what the watchers are? We'll get to that later.
The watchers are the ones who watches things, right?
Yes. That's their name, Collier. Anyway, so here we are. And so they're about to kill Yondu, and he's like Taserface, and everyone's like, yeah, and then Rocket's laughing. Like your name is Taserface, and let me tell you, this is a joke that went a little too far for me. It's like it gets funny, and then it starts not getting funny anymore. It's like it's still going. It's like, man, but I can see what it's for. Is Rocket's taking his attention off of Yondu.
Yeah,
he's generally like, oh, you can kill me if you want. Try it. He's like fucking Taserface.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, but Gamora's like, no, I mean, not Gamora. Neighbor's like, no more killing after today. He's like, well, the Sovereign want him, and he's going to get you a good price with the Kree, so it doesn't make sense to kill them. You should be smart. Like, he's like, I want 10% and a ship and some other things. She gets a ship, and that's when Shangun takes her down to the to get a ship. He's like, well, she's going to take her share. She's going on this whole rant about how she's going to kill Gamora and hunt down her father like a dog and then kill him, torture him. He's like, I meant like a pretty necklace or something. Like that's not what I meant.
But okay, you
He's like, oh, you're in a different movie than I am. That's okay.
And then she's like, that fucking insignificant peasant.
Then she heads
dust off of me.
Then he heads off, and they put them in the cells.
And then they just
have a moment.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how this moment went out. Oh, he said, "Oh yeah, you may live out here in the rest of your days, but not me, not my time. I need to get up out of here."
Yeah.
And then they're picking on Groot.
Oh yeah, that was gonna be like a fun scene with them having Groot. He's like, "What you doing this one?" He's like, "He's a two-door road to kill." Him to Taylor. He's the new mascot now. I'm gonna combine the scenes, but I'm gonna jump back to the other plane at some point. But it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna do this right now, right? So anyway, actually, we gotta put it. Should we cut back to the other planet? Like,
what's happening?
It's just planet? Going more into the argument, of course, about the.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Because Gamora's like something's off.
Yeah,
but now he's do the whole the whole cheers thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? The unspoken thing between them.
Oh yeah, that.
Cole's just like, well, I mean, if you say it, you'd be lying because it's not unspoken anymore. So by saying it's not, there's nothing there, then you're saying it's unspoken, which means you're telling the truth. Like, she was like, I'm not in. She's like, I'm trying to focus.
Yeah,
I've got time to think about whatever TV is for you. They get in the argument, and he starts going on the whole like, this is whatever shows at 0 ratings. He's like, I don't know what Tears is. All right,
get the off.
It's so great.
And she storms off. And then Daddy comes in. And like, come on, why?
Oh, he doesn't come in yet. He comes in later.
Oh, okay.
They cut from that point now because it's a little bit got to spend some time,
Yeah.
The movie jumps back and forth a lot.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah. And does something else happen with Jax and Mantis, or not until much later when Gamora?
Not until much later after Gamora and Nebula figure out what's happening.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, after they start.
Gamora goes.
After he shows him eternity, that's when Jax is like, "Oh, we gotta bounce." But anyway.
Yeah, because
so they storm off, and then we cut back to the ship, and then they're like, they're picking on Baby Groot, and it's like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Baby Groot, no. They're pouring alcohol on him. Like, when he's getting the outfit on, they're all cheering. I was like, oh, this is like a little fun scene. And it's like, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah, it's not. I thought it was like, I don't know, doing like Baby Groot.
He's so adorable when he gets riled up. And then they kick him around. It's like, oh, no. Then you see him whipping past the cell. It's like, oh, no. Like, what they do to you? It's like, hey, you got to go get my prototype Finn. And Rocket looks like,
yeah.
And he comes back with
everything
but
underwear. Finn.
He's like, and let me tell you, this is a joke that I thought was going to get old. It never got old. I laughed to get tired.
That's my underwear. That's a
He's like, I'm pretty sure he didn't understand what you just said there. He's like, he brought the eye. He's like, wait, where's the eye though? He's like, why do you not? Like,
he's gonna wake up. He's gonna be looking. For some reason, Rocket just thought that was just fucking hilarious.
It's hilarious. Anyway, it was also the eye he was trying to get in the first movie too.
Oh yeah, it was.
Anyway,
and then he brought a desk. And then
he brought he's like, Please tell me you guys
got a refrigerator.
And before he even finished, Giannis just like, no, we don't.
No, we don't. Like, all right, we won't speak about this anymore. Okay, so the drawer.
He brought the well, he gave him like, it's gonna look like this.
The drawer that you want to open is gonna look like this.
And then he put into this. No, it's not a hat. he's like, oh, he thank God. He doesn't like that. He's like,
I'm good. Because like
they have a funny. For me, you think have a funny shaped head, and they're like, no, it's a hat. I said, you don't like hats. He's like, is that the important thing right now?
That's great. That little shit is great.
Then he's going back, and he finally finds it, but it's locked. He's like,
he's not locked.
Oh, it's not locked. He's going for the wrong thing, and he's like, that's the wrong one. And behind him, it's Sean Gunn. He's helping him out. It's like, Captain, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
They threw my friends out.
They killed all my friends.
Killed all my friends.
I'm like, well,
I think he's definitely a good boy in this movie. He's a good boy.
And then he's like, hey, quickly leaving the music on the ship. Said, maybe. And then you hear the music start playing the entire ship. It's like, uh-oh. They go to it, and you see him putting the fin on Yondu. It's the more comic accurate fin. Mm-hmm. And then he starts whistling, and let me tell you, this scene is it's just so much happening there.
So much.
He's all cool. I'm about to wreck everyone here.
It's like when Thanos finally got that last stone.
Yeah. He's going through. Whistle of an angel. He's just going through everyone. They're falling left and right.
I would say my favorite part is when he busted out all the lights and now he's just at the red street. Like,
the red street. Yeah, that's great. My favorite part is when they are going through on the catwalk, and he's just doing it, and you see all the massive just dead bodies falling. Like, Jesus.
And then also another favorite part of mine is like when Groot's like, you.
Yeah, he's feeling out like that's how adorable am I now when I'm loud.
And also, I didn't hear a Wilhelm scream. I'm so glad.
Yeah, no Wilhelm screaming at all. No Wilhelm screaming in this movie.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so, I was nervous. I was really nervous. Like, we're gonna get one.
Anyway, so yeah, they're going.
So they go to the camera room. Like, okay, so we got guys coming from this end. We got guys coming from this end. Oh, so it's coming from this camera. All right. Boom. Yeah. Got him.
And he's having a fun scene, just shit everywhere. It's great. And then Yondu sees a taser face, and he's like, "You." Turns his whistle on fire. I'm not sure how that happened. It just turned on fire. Ha! Missed, and then nope. Hit the fuel tank behind him. Everything's blowing up. He's on fire.
You idiot! You're gonna blow up the entire ship. Not the entire ship.
They go off to a part that Sean Gunn was detaching from the rest of it. Mm-hmm. They fly off. Taserface sends a message to the Sovereign. He said, "Let him know that we by Taserface." That was funny to me. That actually got funny to me. I was like, "That's funny."
He's like, "Ah, yeah, I need to check my name."
It's metaphorical. Like, oh Christ. Anyway, so then they do the jump to it. He's like, "You're not supposed to do more than 50 jumps for it." Like, yeah, and he's like, "That's 200."
700.
700. That's worse.
Even worse.
And then they
also
they
I like the whole thing with what it looks like to like jump. It's not like a little zoom. Mm-hmm. It's like a portal through like different realms or just different parts of the galaxy.
Oh yeah, which is why the Skrulls and Captain Marvel wanted the light speed, so they didn't have to use the gates.
Yeah,
that'd be a good reason to not want to use those, because even Captain Marvel was like, "How far is that portal to C-53 or whatever?" It's like, it's 22 hours away. It's like, that's a lot of time.
Yeah, it is.
So, anyway, so
and then also we have like another glorious cameo of Stan Lee.
That's later. That's I thought it was coming up too. It's not when they're entering; it's when they're exiting that you see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so, their faces just it's
so wacky. I love it so much. Anyway,
so many good colors.
So we cut back to the planet, right? Gamora's out in the field. She sees these things are annoying her. She chops them up, and then she sees.
And then I was listening. Just. Mm-hmm. It sounded like a motorcycle in the distance.
And she sees it and like, what is that? And then it's one of the ships coming, and they start shooting at it. It's like, oh, God damn it.
Nebula just...
Yeah. She got in the fight earlier with Quill because they were trying to contact Rock, and she couldn't, and he wasn't focusing on that. It's like, something's wrong. We need to figure this out. Yeah. Anyway, so, yeah.
And he's... Man, Nebula's just here like, I'm going to kill you. He just will not quit.
She won't stop.
It's like...
Unstoppable object. like she goes, Gamora gets into the case to try to hide for a little bit, and then Nebula's like, "No, fuck you, I'm gonna take this."
I felt like Gamora was like in this one weird boss battle where the boss is like so content on trying to kill the protagonist. Well, you controller. Okay, cool. I go to this next thing. Fuck, you're here. Okay, I gotta go. All right, go in this hard. All right, cool. I should lay low here for like a little bit. Find some items. No, you're here again. It's like a weird, crazy Resident Evil.
She kept chasing her down.
Just wedge yourself in the goddamn cage, still shooting. And also, I don't think Nebula knows how guns work. She was like, I don't know, like Gamora and Nebula, and the guns is a dual gun thing. You can't have it go like this. I'm pretty sure they're fixed. You're not gonna hit her.
Listen. She was just trying anything. If a ricochet off would hit her, she was just trying to.
Just like, come on! Yeah. Just annoyed and just tired and just want to kill her goddamn sister.
Yeah, she kept going.
Just kept on going, and then
Gamora jumps down. She goes over. Nebula crashes. She's stuck. Gamora sees the gun. And like, you know what? I got this. And then none of the Gamora's strength. She's like, oh wait, she's strong.
Independent, strong woman who needs no man. Just
hot wires it. And it is the biggest gun I've ever seen.
And also, I don't like.
What?
I'm guessing there's some bullets left in that thing, but I would think that the bullets would come from the ship. But okay, it's a space gun, so whatever.
Space gun. It works like space things. Space bullets.
Space bullets.
They're all different colors.
It's James Gunn.
Anyway, so she's shooting up the ship. The ship crashes and starts burning up. It's about to explode. Gamora sees it and it's like, like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go save her to get her out. I'm like, I gotta save my goddamn sister again. Takes her out. And then, are you kidding me?
Come on.
Nebula bests her, but can't do it. She's like, I win.
And
then I win. It's like, they have this argument. It's like, I'm not. You're crazy. It's like, I'm not crazy. It's like, I'm not the one who flew across the galaxy to win something. It's like, all you need to win. I just want a sister. It's like, huh? Yeah, she like talk about how Thanos always took her apart. It's like, you always won regardless, no matter what. You heard me screaming, and you never did. Put a pin in the collar. You never did anything about it.
We ain't gonna get back to this until Infinity War. I already know.
Oh, okay, cool. That's the thing you know is coming up.
I know that's coming up.
So anyway, right?
And they walk in and they see a light.
Well,
like a lamp.
We cut back to Kurt Russell and Chris Pratt, and he shows him Eternity. I remember he's like the goal. He's like, well,
his main goal.
He couldn't come back because he can't. He said if he came back to Earth, he would never leave.
Yeah,
he doesn't reveal the tumor yet, though.
Yeah,
if he ever came back,
he's been showing him his plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so like my purpose was
boom
to expand.
I see eternity.
I can see the future.
It's great. That's what meant to see him. Then she was to go tell Drax.
That's what they was talking. They was doing something. Oh yeah, he was talking to her about like her daughter or whatnot. And
wow. Yeah. There's this great scene there. There's a great scene when he's talking about you rhyme about it. Like she's ugly, so like innocent, and then she puts her. He's just staring out, and she puts her down, and she breaks the fuck down.
I'm like, wow. So he's so emotional.
In this great scene, it's like that. It's like she does that, and then he controls her like. It's just a sigh. Yeah. It's just a sigh. All that emotional there is like, goddamn, James Gunn.
Yeah, let's go. So that showed me like, man, he
feels that all
dying and crying and just bawling his heart out on the inside. He's like this. He's this tank of a character, unbreakable or whatever. Yeah, Drax the Destroyer.
It's so good.
Yet,
so good.
His heart is as soft as aluminum. Just. He has feelings too. He misses his family. He misses his daughter. And the only way that we get the chance to actually see that
it's right there.
It's through Mantis.
Great.
That was like...
I was like, God damn.
And I almost cried. I was like...
Anyway, so... That happens. Freaking out.
Hey, I gotta tell you something.
Nebula comes in, Gamora comes in, bust in, like, what is? Because they found when he's doing the eternity, they found all the bodies. Like, Nebula's like, we need to leave. We need to get off this planet
ASAP, Rocky.
Yeah,
found alien bone.
It's a tomb.
Is that a human bone? Yep, that's a human skull. Yep,
that's so much. We gotta get out.
So, or at least a humanoid skull.
There's something. Yeah. Maybe it's Kree. Who knows? There's so many Kree things.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they gotta bounce. Gamora and
she grabs her by the neck and like, hey, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And then he finally tells her like,
"Oh, wait, no.
Oh,
we get out the jump points. We see the jump points, and that's when we see Stanley's cameo now.
Before
and he's like, talking with the Watchers.
Yeah,
he said like, and then this one time I was a FedEx delivery person, which is maybe a reference to Civil War.
Yeah.
Like he's talking about his cameos, which is a great thing. Stanley not being a Watcher, but being like an entity that's telling the Watchers things because he's just always around. Mm-hmm. It's like this is my favorite Stanley cameo, by the way. It's like that's actually pretty good.
Before I was promptly interrupted, rudely interrupted.
Yeah. Oh yeah, then Rocket and y'all know at this scene, it's like you're just like they're
like another great scene where I cried too. Like, I know exactly who you are.
You me. Me who was thrown away by my parents as baby sold to slavery. Like they don't give a damn about me.
And the delivery of that line, I mean, okay.
Michael Rooker's great.
Huh?
Michael Rooker's great. I love him.
That's the actor.
Yeah.
The weight of his freaking, is it Southern or something? I don't know, but it's great.
He's Southern as fuck.
Oh yeah, I love it.
This is his 6th project, I think, with James Gunn. So yeah. Movie Slither.
I know exactly who you are because you're me.
Yeah, so good. Let me tell you, it's a little bit gross. Bit gross thing there was when everyone was in their stuff, like, group just. I was like, oh man, I did not need to see that while eating. I did not need to see that.
It's just group crying.
It's so gross though. It's unapologetically gross. He just pours out. He doesn't even know. It was just. His insides fell out.
That kind of reminded me of like the slime toy. Like, okay, let's just get some slime toy, just water it down. It's like pump it in this little doll. Like,
but the whole thing is like how they always push people away. Yeah. Even though they want people to be around them because they're afraid they're gonna get hurt, so they just push them away anyway. So
you know nothing about me. Shut up. Like, oh, Rocket, you're breaking down. You're breaking down because
it's like kind of like how he broke down in the bar when he was like, you called me he thinks I'm so animal. He called me a thing. See how you laugh? So much Letty is talking. Like, whoa, Rocket, calm down.
10 million units.
What,
billion 10 billion
Rocket.
Units. But it's probably how much Marvel was worth at the time.
So much. Anyway,
probably so much more.
So they're going on the planet. Tell Gamora to keep her tracker on when they go find Quill. Oh, now we have to see him like, oh yeah, it's a shame I have to put that tumor in her head. And he said, "Nani?"
No. He was explaining how I was expanding.
Yeah,
and he was getting his bang on.
He going plane to plane just fucking it.
So did he use that form? Because that's what it shows.
Well, he said he became that and then went out and then the people just went like, I don't know.
He must be like,
maybe he became their form of to them. Maybe he was that form. Who knows? Listen,
and that's why
I played Mass Effect
and that's why he said. That's why he said like, oh yeah, I found life, but like
I found so
he was disappointed.
So
and that's when it came to epiphany that all of it just needs to be me.
Yeah, so he's like, cool. So like, can't do it with one celestial, gotta do it with two. And then he's like, yeah, I mean, it's a shame I had to put the tumor in your mom's head. And he said, you did what? And then now listen
his galaxy eyes.
And then he came back to reality. It's like okay, cool. And then I like no more words. No more words spoken. It's like, oh, you killed my mom? Cool. And it's so immediate. He's like, who the hell do you think? He was like, you killed my mom. I'm reloading right now.
That was literally Tony Stark.
Yeah.
With freaking Bucky, like, I don't care.
You killed my mom.
Kill my mom.
It's on. Like, all right, let's go. So,
are there any other Avengers that lost them? No, let's those two.
Well, I mean, Cap did, but his mom, he lost his mom to disease. He can't really go fight disease and punch it in the face. So but when you find a person who did kill your mom, it's like, oh, it's on. It's on the Kraken. Black Panther's mom is still alive. So yeah, I mean, freaking Scarlett Johansson, she was an orphan, so she didn't really have any mom. Thor's mom is dead. Yeah, the Dark Elves. We took them out though. So
yeah, we got the revenge promptly.
What else happened?
I think that's
Doctor Strange. No, knowing about him.
No.
Spider-Man. Well, his parents. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing later on.
Oh my God! What if?
Nope.
Okay, no, never mind. Because Spider, he's already gone. I was thinking that I forgot that Peter also died. I thought he was still alive and lived like Aunt May got decimated. He comes back to Earth to realize that May's gone.
Yeah, that would hurt.
That would hurt. That would hurt a lot.
Anyway, so here we go. Right.
Who the hell you think you are?
Yeah, he changed into this Apple Hospital. I tried to pick the best form to show you. Well, I guess I'm going to do this alone. Yeah, bam, you're going to spend the list of 1,000 years to the battery. I think I might have skipped something earlier, but whatever. We're going to just go on this. They're yawning them. They're coming down into the planet. Keep your tracker on. They bust into the room. They try to fight him. Can't fight him because he's the planet. And then Rocket just crashes into him. He just like, you could have killed us. It's like, once again, Rocket not learning to like, crashing into it, not a story. This is the second time he's done this.
Also, I think around this time when we arrive to the planet, it has a face now.
Yeah, you actually see it when he's actually becoming ego to living planet. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because you gotta show him the happy side. You don't show him the evil face. Keep on the other side of the planet. And then when it rotates, that's when...
how do you, like, you know... Oh, yeah, Drax, I swear.
Yes.
How do you bang a planet?
Oh, yeah, he's like, well, he made that point. Like, you have a penis? Oh, yes, I have a penis.
And it's quite functional. Oh, Drax, you're great.
Oh, yeah, there's a story about him talking about how his dad always told this story how he was conceived. Like, he told everyone in social it's like, story. Drax, no one wants to hear this.
It's a great story. What are you talking about?
Christ. Anyway, so here we go, right? Freaking Peter Quill, he's like, all right, we're fucking killing. Oh, he's battery now. But you guys crash into, he's let down. Everyone's like, all right, cool, trying to get off this planet. Nope, not getting off this planet. Because Ego, is the planet, so he's acting quick. Meanwhile, up in space, right? Shotgun's there. He's like, Captain?
Captain.
They can't hear him because, yeah, that's right. Because they like, we got to get out of here. They're like, nope. Peter, like, no, we got to go down there because he's going to destroy the universe.
Yeah.
Even though it's already been said, he needs you to do that, Peter. So you could just leave, technically. It'd be fine. But I guess because you don't want to risk that the fact that he can get another offspring to do it, you got to make sure this ends now.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like, let's delay this. Keep your powers. Let's try honing these things real quick, and then come back to fight them. But no, ever.
Also, when he gets stabbed, all the plants, the little things that he embedded starts to like activate and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I forgot about that.
Yeah,
there was one on Earth. Mm-hmm. But in every other,
all civilized planet, Earth planet there was life that he had went to there, so start becoming those things, the black blobs.
Yeah, but no one mentions the one back on Earth.
Nope.
Like, yeah, in other movies, like in recent news, blue things emerged from some way.
Well, when this movie took place, right? I believe it was after. This is one that takes place close to the point of Winter Soldier. So S.H.I.E.L.D.'s not exactly around to do the whole thing on it, so no one really knows about it. I don't know. It's weird. Anything.
Even just local news.
It's one of those weird things, but I don't know. It's another crazy event that happens on Earth now. People are like, you're becoming normalized to it. It's like, some bit of a city and just threw it down again. It's like, whatever.
Well, we got aliens coming from the sky, and now they're coming from below. All right, cool.
Excellent. Like,
what else we got?
Anyway, so here we go, right?
Then we get to the center of the planet, get into the center of the Earth.
Christ. Yeah, they
gotta find Ego.
They gotta find Ego's core.
And then they finally get reception. Like, hey, remember that one golden chick? Yeah, they're here.
Yeah, because they're trying drilling into it. It's like, oh shit, they gotta get out. And so it's just a fight. It's a fight thing. There's some good moments in here. Mantis has the center of the Superman's will. Like, I'm doing. I can do that. Brent's like, I believe in you.
I believe in you.
She does it. She's like,
oh my god, I can't believe you.
I didn't believe it. The girl's like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Also, I didn't think that Mantis was going to land on her feet.
She did.
I thought she would fell flat.
They're all powerful beings, Collier. All of them. Everyone. She was always like, your ankles are broken. But nope, they're fine.
Knees shattered.
No hero landing, though. They're just...
Superhero landing. Just like...
They just kept going. All right, cool. Meanwhile, the others up to... Rocket, Groot, and Peter go to the center after they drilled the hole. It's like, we gotta... It's not big enough for us all to get in there yet, so we have to...
Gotta use Groot.
Well, we got someone small here. He's like, that's a bad idea. But they gotta explain to him, so they do those things. Like,
all right, so
this one is...
do this one to turn it on. Do this one to prime, and do this one to do it for 5 minutes. But don't do this one. It'll be immediate. You got it? All right, now repeat it back to me.
I am Groot. Uh-huh. I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
No!
That's what I just said not to do.
All right,
let's try it again.
Do it again.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
Yeah?
I am Groot.
No, that's literally the exact same thing you just said!
It's like, all right, cool. I'm going to get some tape. He's got some tape. It's like, all right, I'm going to fly around and ask people that tape. You can hear him in the back of that. Like, boy, you got any tape? No. Drax, you got any tape? Jelani, you got any tape? No. All right. Drax, you got any tape? Scotch tape work, yes. No, not me. Then why would you ask if you didn't have any? Goes back. I asked everyone. You should everyone. She's not gonna do something when I ask. Like, I know you didn't lie. He's like, listen, Rocket, you're the person who made the bomb. And if you don't have to take, you do.
I know exactly. Why I gotta do? Like, you know what?
I gotta do it.
In the meantime, Groot take the bomb and he runs off.
He's like, we are
I
all gonna die.
I actually thought that he was gonna say, I am Groot. No, but no, that was just only a trailer thing.
Yeah. And you're like, we're all gonna die. We're all dead. We are all dead right there. Anyway, so the Sovereign they're fucking up the ship, and then Nebula does this thing, right? They can't do the lasers anymore. They have no generator power. She plugs into her arm. He's like, it's gonna hurt. It's like, promises.
Yeah, that looked pretty good.
They just take all the Sovereign out again. Once again.
Right round, baby, right round.
Once again, the Sovereign failed immediately. Why they're in this movie at all? Who knows? But more conflicts. They can't do anything right.
We're just gonna have a wrench thrown inside the Collier machine just for fun. We already have a screwdriver in there. Why don't throw a wrench?
But yeah, then they get the hero moment when they all do a circle around them thing at the end.
And then, okay, my mom walked in at this point like, oh look, it's
well, it's the Guardians thing, which I love.
Yeah, yeah, I know. And then
oh, man, just watch out. It's
okay. No, that reminded me of I can't remember what came first. So in the show Steven Universe, they meet these gems from the home planet, and these are like defective gems. They have powers, but they're like defective. And one of them's power is like it's supposed to see the future, but she's always late with it.
I can see the future.
No,
wait, you can see the future, but you're late with it. So you're just watching. Collier, I can see the future too, but I'm also late with it. It's called seeing the present. That's how that works.
Yeah, and that's literally what she's defective, so she just...
Collier, that's normal eyes. She doesn't have a power. It's not defective. She's just normal.
But I'm not saying that's how defective... Like, there'll be like a knock on the door and someone comes in and is like, oh, hey, someone's visiting us. Open the door. Like, they're already here.
Christ almighty.
That's literally what it reminded me of. So I'm big... Like, wow, that's funny.
Like, all right.
I laughed so hard. I rewinded that and watched that probably like 3 or 4 times.
Rewound. Anyway, so.
And then here comes Hugo in this freaking celestial humanoid creepy.
Yeah, forming as he's talking. Like, oh, this is creepy. I don't like it.
You know what that reminds me of?
It's a nightmare. What?
Little mommy.
Tet.
It looks like... I'm gonna
say it looks a lot better than that.
It looks a lot better, but that's what it threw me back to. Like, oh, okay, so this is Emo Ted trying to like form himself and just walk around. But Ego, like, you don't have to form all the like the innards and whatnot. But I guess for CJ and whatnot. But yeah, go ahead, Marvel. You do you. You have the money. Go ahead and do what you want.
Listen, the muscles have to be there so he can move as it, you know. So like, if it didn't, then what's he gonna do?
Let's be pure energy and just wreck shit. Just.
Nah, he's got to actually make contact, otherwise he just flays through things. So anyway, here you go, right?
Well,
he tries putting him in at the battery again, and they start smishing everyone. Oh, they were trying to get out too. Drax took it, they smashed it. Oh my God, they got pinned out. Takes up, and then he's trying to get to the ship. Then he goes on quicksand. Gamora and Nebula fell down. They took the rocks up. I don't know how they knew it was going to do that, but fuck it, right? And then he just falls over. And they start shut up. And then they start forming into the wall. Freaking Yondu. They were identified the energy. It broke his arrow. He's getting crushed. Baby Groot's also getting crushed. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. The rocks get crushed, and then Peter's battery is like, well, it's all over here. And Yondu completely was trying to tell him earlier. It's like, I don't think when I use my arrow, I use my heart.
Yeah.
And then he
Peter.
Oh wait, we missed the Mary Poppins part. When he the ship. He's like, what?
Look at Mary Poppins. Is he cool?
Yeah, he's cool.
I
let him have it. Yeah, he's cool.
I love Mary Poppins, y'all.
I was like, God damn, this movie's great. Oh man. So yeah, then he uses his heart. Then Peter uses his heart, and then he starts fucking up Ego.
Yeah,
I got this. Get everyone out.
Oh, okay. So this is like Man of Steel, but like
Man of Steel.
Yeah, just like Superman and freaking Vol. What's his name? The antagonist from Zod, General Zod, just boom, boom, just hitting each other really, really hard. And
stuff. Oh yeah, very much CG superpower, whatever their powers, who knows? But it's they're fighting each other. Okay.
Yeah, and then raw, and then raw, and then waka waka waka
Yeah, that is not raw, then raw. It's raw, then waka waka. He's like, I'm gonna make some. I'm making some weird shit. Let's go.
Let's go, doggy dog.
So yeah, they're good up there. Rocket
Groot finally puts the bomb on the brain and sets it right this time.
Ironically, same way Ego killed his mom. Tumor on the brain. There it is.
There it is.
There it is. There it is.
Because Rocket did say like, hey, put this on her brain, and if it does work, it would like spread out to his nervous system and she'd collapse.
Yeah.
As brain tumor does.
Mm-hmm. There it is. So yeah,
we did a Rocket there.
Yeah, James Gunn knew what he was doing.
Just like boop boop. There we go.
So they need to put a pin. It's just fine like that. Fine little reveal. So anyway, so Rocket, Groot does that. You know, Rocket is like Yondu when they're fighting. Like Yondu knows he has to get him out, but they don't know how to get him out. It's like here, man,
here's a pack.
I got a pack and a space. I only got one of each because the others are on the ship. They can't go back to the ship.
And me going back to this movie is like,
here we go.
Where's the box of tissues?
Here you go.
Where's the box of tissues?
You're like, oh no, I remember this part. No.
Like, I mean, we already had like 2 heartfelt scenes with Drax and with Yondu and Raccoon. Like, I know exactly who you are because you're me, boy.
Boy. So anyway,
he calls a lot of people boy.
Anyway, so
listen here, boy.
Freaking Drax Mantis on the ship. Huzzah. Gamora, Nebula get on the ship.
There.
Yeah, Gamora, Nebula get on the ship. Huzzah. Groot, baby Groot and Rocket fly up there. Gamora's like, "Where's Quill?"
And Groot, what do you say?
Gamora's like, "I'm gonna go get him." Nope. Rocket shoots him back. He's like, "I'm sorry, I only lose one friend today." Closes the door. Nebula's sitting there is like, "I can understand. I can't do it."
Yeah.
Oh, also they got the point. Nebula said to her life, she's like, "Whatever. Don't think too much into this."
Yeah.
Very much a Vegeta saving Goku thing. He's like, don't think too much into this. I still hate you. But whatever. Drax is like, where's Quill? Like, they're taking off. Like, where's Quill? Then, nope, nothing.
I think Drax is like hurting a little bit more. Mm-hmm. No, I'm pretty sure it's like all around the same.
Oh, like, for Drax to be like, he's losing a part of his family again.
Yeah.
So.
Woo, yeah.
You okay, Collier? So anyway, we're...
No, I'm not.
Chris Pratt and they're still fighting, and everyone's like, we gotta stop it. We're going to kill him. I gotta stop it. We're like, if you lose time, he's like, we'll only be normal. It's like, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
And then, blows up. He dies. The plan starts to collapse.
And then, that is a foundation animation for the snap of Thanos. Yeah, just turned to dust.
Yeah, there it is. They do the entire time. It's like, Island was like,
I was like,
got something for this, right? He's like, oh yeah, we can use that again.
I was like, that looks familiar.
So anyway, right? So that's their fight. Well, they stopped fighting. He's dead now. Peter came like, no, but then here comes Yondu.
This is fine.
Yondu comes. Whoop. He might be your father, boy, but he wasn't your daddy. They start taking up there. It's like, I'm sorry, I couldn't do better by you. Gives him the spacesuit, and then he's like, what are you doing? And then he knows that he doesn't have one. I was like, no, when he tries taking it off of him, like, I can survive a little bit out here. He's like, nope, can't do it. Yondu just said, and he floats off, he dies.
And he watched his mother die, and now he's watching his daddy die.
He watched his mom die, he had to kill his father, and had to watch his daddy die. And this is where I start tearing up.
Yeah.
I don't cry yet, I tear up.
Yeah.
And then, you okay, Collier?
No.
So anyway, then there's the funeral, right? And then Peter's like...
They just felt like... He
said, I always wanted my dad to be David Hasselhoff as a kid. And then...
put things on... Like, he the Earth collecting stuff. Like, he liked the troll dolls.
The troll dolls, the little... They had the little figurines from the first film. He's like, he just likes it.
Yeah.
And freaking... Oh, also there's a scene... This wasn't the scene. When was the scene when you're just flashing through Peter's life, and then that's when he's losing his heart, and then you saw a young Peter being taught how to shoot by Yondu there too.
Yeah,
it's great. Anyway, so here we are, right? They're doing the funeral for him. He's saying like comparing him to David Hasselhoff. He's like, maybe that's how he was my dad the entire time. And then they shoot him off. They get the whole fireworks thing, and
Cosmic fireworks.
By the way, this is when I started crying. The funeral scenes, I was like, I was just like, all right, it's like one tear. I'm like, all right, got me. And then all the other Ravagers show up for the funeral. And they all start turning off. And you're like, 2 tears. 2 tears. Yes, got me. Oh yeah, then the Gamora. Maybe I've seen like, listen, you can help all the children around the universe, and like I'll help them by killing Thanos. And then Gamora gives her a hug. She flinches and I'm like, and then just gives her a hug.
It's at this point like it's all she knows. That's what broke me. Like, oh my God, it's all she knows. Just the relationship between the sisters is just fight and kill. It's like no, it's just a hug. Oh my God.
Anyway, so yeah.
She needed that hug though. I'm like, oh, someone give this.
Yeah, so
evacuate the cities, raise all defenses, and give this girl a hug.
So anyway, yeah. So all Raptors there, they're all shooting off the fireworks. Everyone, he's got the proper funeral. That he was going to be denied because he waited up for his mistakes. He didn't let him down after all. Yeah.
And great Sylvester Stallone, and it's just
Yeah, they all do it.
Each time they did it, I did it too.
Stupid. Let's see here. I think
I want to be a Ravager now.
What? A Ravager? Let me see. I got something for this. All right. So at Yondu's funeral.
You okay?
Oh yeah. At Yondu's funeral, all his old friends and fellow Ravagers, Charlie 27, Starhawk, Matronix, and Aletta. In the Marvel Comics, all 4 and Yondu are the former members of the Guardians of the Galaxy. They were the first ones. So when that end credit scene when the was like, let's get the crew back together, he's talking about getting the old Guardians of the Galaxy back together.
Huh.
Yeah. Also appearing were Krogar, an alien sorcerer who in the comics was from another timeline and was the disciple of Doctor Strange. And Mainframe, an alien female robot who in the comics was a male and an android related to Vision. Fun fact, that android voice, Miley Cyrus. That robot is like, I guess you guys something. That's Miley Cyrus. Why? Because James Gunn said, you know what would be cool? Let's throw Miley Cyrus in here. Why not? He got a lot of people in it. He just like throwing everyone around. There was Howard the Duck cameo in this one too, by the way. He's on the sex plan doing sex stuff because he's Howard the fucking Duck. That was just one. All right. And then we go to end credit scenes.
He's Howard the Ducking Duck.
Shut up. So
he's getting his duck on.
Anyway, so we're going to like credit scenes. James Gunn's like 2 end credit scenes. That's cute. Let's try 5. Let's do 5 of them here, all right?
Yeah.
So anyway, that was one of them. Then we got Teen Groot calling Star-Lord boring. That's funny. But then we got what were the other one? It was Sean Gunn learning how to use the arrow. He accidentally stabs Drax. He was like, I'm gonna walk away.
Like, man, this so like you're.
It hurts. My nipples.
My nipples.
What else was it? What were the other ones? There are 2 more. We got the Grandmaster, right? Jeff Goldblum. Did not get Jeff?
No.
We get Jeff Goldblum?
No, we didn't.
We not?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Nope.
We not get Jeff Goldblum.
Positive.
You sure?
Yep.
What else did we get then?
We got Adam.
What? We got Adam. We got Adam. There's a 5th one.
That was the last one.
Jeff Goldblum.
Adam was the last one.
No.
Oh, Stan Lee again.
Oh, that's right. They leave him.
Yeah.
Where did we see Jeff Goldblum?
We did it.
Are you sure?
Yep. Because we already saw him in
We
saw him in the first Guardians, and that was it.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
That's not Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum's the Grand Master, not the Collector.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't see Jeff Goldblum.
Are you sure? That's what I meant.
Positive.
I might be misremembering things.
You're misremembering things.
I don't remember seeing Jeff Goldblum.
Ragnarok.
I know why, but I was like, I'm not trying to. Did I watch Ragnarok yesterday? I think I watched Ragnarok yesterday. I don't know. I've had very little sleep, and it's affecting me.
What's after? What 2 movies we have left?
We have Spider-Man: Homecoming.
And
then we have Thor: Ragnarok.
Okay, so we already.
Spider-Man: Homecoming's next. And then we got Jeff Goldblum. Then Thor: Ragnarok like Jeff Goldblum.
No, we got Thor: Ragnarok to watch, and then something else too.
Black Panther.
Do we see him at the end of Black Panther?
Grand Master isn't Thor: Ragnarok, so no.
What was the last movie before Infinity War? Panther, right?
Yes.
Panther.
Shut up.
Panther.
Anyway, yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. So yeah, the movie's over. Huzzah, hooray, here we go.
So we're not going to get to Adam until Volume 3 for sure.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I've not read the script.
And when I heard Adam, I immediately thought Black Adam. Like, aha! Wait, no,
that's DC.
DC.
Different Captain Marvel.
Yeah. But name is Shazam now.
Shazam! So yeah, there it is. Guardians of the fucking Galaxy. Welcome to the freaking Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, you didn't say freaking. I'll find out. He's like, we gotta talk about your language. It does not change when it says it gets worse apparently.
I am Groot. Whoa!
Whoa! A pair of acorns on you. What else do I got for you?
Angsty Groot.
Do I got anything else for you? Oh, he's a teen, of course.
What's your got for me? Come on.
I don't think I got anything else. I think I'm gonna get. Sit that. That's it? Yeah. Alright, so yeah, that's Guardians of the Galaxy. Enjoyable film.
Enjoyable. So, in the MCU, we rate the villains.
There we go.
So, the villain is obviously Ego.
Oh, what the hell?
What's the matter?
I freaking I did this last night and it undid itself. God damn it.
Then redo it.
No, you want me to sit here and renumber them? Absolutely not. So here we go. Right, number 15. We got.
Wait. You just get hit a redo button?
What?
Like my phone could do?
Redo?
Like if you accidentally something, you can actually redo it.
I don't know how I undid it. I typed them all out. So I don't know how I undid anything. But anyway, here we go. So number 15, we got Malekith. Number 14, we got Jude Law / Kerr Empire. Number 13, we got Deku Cross. Number 12, we have Ronan. Number 11, we got Lackluster. Number 10, we got Abomination. Number 9, Loki from Thor. Number 8, Red Skull. Number 7, Just a Hammer / Vodka Fuel. Number 6, Obadiah Stane. Number 5, we got Aldrich / Mandalorian. Number 4, we got Hydra. Number 3, we got Ultron. Number 2, we got Loki from Avengers. Number 1, we got Zemo. Period. Where are we putting Ego as a living planet? I'm thinking, right?
So here's the thing. Ego is a living planet, and he has... His goal was...
to fuck. Fuck the universe, quite literally.
Well, he
was trying to make the universe him.
Yeah. Thus, fucking over the entire universe.
Yeah, fucking the entire universe.
He was, I guess, like 15%. Like, you know what? Of all the planets that he visit in the universe, and if he only activated like the little egg things, like by at least 15%, that is a lot of him. Just a lot of his DNA just spread out across the universe.
Where are we putting him? I'm thinking.
Like, was he even like much of a good villain, really? Until like, because we didn't even know that he's like a villain until like the very, like, I didn't know who the heck Ego was. I didn't know what his plan was. I didn't know who the heck the villains were even supposed to be.
Wait,
was it the Sovereign or? That's what I thought.
It's definitely Ego.
Yeah, it was. But like the first time when I was watching this, until the whole twist, like, oh yeah, this is my idea. Just like I want to spread. I want to.
Oh, I do have one more thing.
Oh yeah.
When James Gunn was writing the script for this, and he proposed the idea of Ego living planet being Star-Lord's father, Marvel told him that they did not have the rights to Ego. Those were 20th Century Fox because he was so closely connected with Fantastic Four and the Silver Surfer.
Fuck off.
Since Gunn did not have any characters for Star-Lord's father, he asked Fox could he get the character. Fortunately, Fox agreed to let Marvel have Ego. In return, Fox they could get more creative freedom with Negasonic Teenage Warhead for Deadpool. So they traded some stuff for it, and that's how we got Negasonic doing her powers like that in Deadpool, and this is how we got Ego. See, it was the cooperation, Collier. Or you don't fuck off. They shook hands on Honeys and Dills. They fucking worked together to make two awesome things.
Okay. Wait, Fox owns Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
I thought it was Universal.
Universal only owns Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
So yeah, anyway.
Where are you
putting Ego? That's how I was like, I know I said something about Ego, and you're like, look, I know I had it. I'm thinking, right?
But he was such a good guy too. Like,
the fact that he's Kurt Russell buys him some points. I'm just like,
I know.
I'm just like, where do I put him though? I'm thinking maybe number 5 under Hydra, above Aldrich / Mandalorian.
Above Mandalorian for sure.
I'm like number 5, maybe under Hydra.
I want to say he's better than Hydra.
Is he?
Wait, Hydra and Captain America, right?
Or Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
that's all of it. That's all.
Oh, okay.
There's so much like it's like it's easier to encompass all the things.
Okay, no, yeah, I agree. Under Hydra, because like man, Hydra was like they were in motion with Winter Soldier. They were on a roll. They were implicated. They were like a disease, just a dormant disease. Didn't activate until like the whole project even came about, And then that's when the entire body was like, oh, hey, I have the disease. I need to fight it off. Give me some medicine.
There you go.
With this guy, it's almost like the same thing. He was planting like little tumors in the planets and whatnot, trying to activate it. But he would have got away with it too. If it wasn't for the meddling Guardians of the Galaxy and that stupid twig. He got called a twig a lot.
He did call me a twig. He did call you a twig, yeah. Oh, man.
He did call you a twig.
So good. So good. So, yeah, there it is. Ego is now in the number 5 spot.
How did he get up there so... Wow.
What?
Man, he gets shot to the top 5.
To Ego?
Yeah.
Well, listen. Let's be honest here. Slim Pickens on the bottom.
Well, then again, okay, so we got...
Number 4 down are not really the best villain. Ego is just charismatic. He's not really a good villain because he's like, what's your plan here? You gotta. I'm gonna cover the universe.
Take over.
I'm gonna cover the galaxy in generic CGI. That's what it is. It's
cover the entire universe with my DNA.
It's like, well, whatever, man.
But
why? Because your ego. I know. I get that. Because your ego. You love you so much. You think you're perfect. That's why you do it. You might as well be the sovereign. But yeah, that's essentially it. But he's Kurt Russell, so it buys him some points. It's like that's why. Aldrich has Mandalorian up there because you got Sam Rockwell up there. Yeah, that's why Obadiah Stane is up there because it's freaking Jeff Bridges. That's why. Everything else is like you're kind of boring to look at. Aldrich, no, that's not him. I don't know why. Aldrich, that's because of you. That's why I don't like that. He's up there. Aldrich has Mandalorian. I'm thinking just Hammerside vodka fuel. That's what I'm thinking. That's why they're up there. You know what I'm talking about?
All right. So also in the MCU review, we rate the movies. So where are we going to be putting?
All right, but we got to run down the list, right? So number 15, we got Thor: The Dark World.
15?
Number 15, we got Thor: The Dark World. When I start off the villain with 15, how did you not get that the movies are also going to be here?
Because that time we just went in one ear. I was like listening to the villains like
don't care about... Okay, listen, man. This is
all right, so we're on 15.
Most people draw this in, all right? I also got to collect this first one to say Civil War. I don't know why I keep doing it. You leave it as Captain America. Just Captain America. Just him. Nope. Anyway, so number 15 we got Thor: The Dark World. Number 14 we got Thor. Number 13 we got Incredible Hulk. Number 12 we got Ant-Man. Number 11 we got Captain America: The First Avengers. Number 10 we got Iron Man 2. Number 9 we got Iron Man 3. Number 8 we got Doctor Strange. Number 7 we got Iron Man. Number 6 we got that Doctor Strange throws me off.
I say we put him
number 7 we got Iron Man. Number 6 we got Age of Ultron. Number 5 we got Guardians of the Galaxy. Number 4 we got Captain Marvel. Number 3 we got Age of Avengers. Number 2 we got Winter Soldier. Number 1 we got Captain America: Civil War. Where are you putting Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? I'm thinking
above Doctor Strange.
Of course above Doctor Strange. But you're just saying above number 7 under Iron Man.
Just above somewhere. Ooh. Like we can't go lower than Doctor Strange.
Oh, that's what I'm definitely. Saying. I was thinking number 4.
Number 4? Whoa, you put it way.
I enjoy it more than Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm definitely enjoying more than Captain Marvel. But me, of course, saying Captain Marvel shouldn't have been number 4. But you won that coin flip that we're never going to do again. You promised. It's on film.
I did.
If people see it, you got my back. You can't do that again. One time you talked into it, and you're lucky it was that time.
That's what happens when you get drunk on set. You get taken advantage of.
So anyway.
So you're aiming like between 5 and 4.
I'm aiming number 4.
Aiming for number 4.
Yes.
Above Captain
Bumping
Marvel?
down Captain Marvel, the rest of them. That's regarding under Avengers. Actually. What this? No. Look.
I enjoyed Captain Marvel a whole lot. So maybe. But do I like it more than the first Guardians? I think it's almost like about the same. I
like it more because in the first Guardians you feel a lot of comedy, but you don't feel any more emotion than that. And this one you feel both the comedy and also the sad part. Like, they're so much out there, like they counter each other so well. Like it's balanced out. Like that's really pretty good. I thought, like I said when I left the theater, it's like I like Guardians, but I feel like the writing in Guardians 2 is much stronger because you can definitely tell James Gunn had to feel like, all right, these are the characters I'm writing for. These are who I'm writing as right now.
Yeah. Okay, number 5 spot.
Number 5. All right, but what about number 4? That's what I'm saying. Like I say, number 4 spot, bumping down Captain Marvel.
Oh, you went up or down?
I'm saying it's going to be under Avengers. So number 4.
Under the first Avengers.
Yes.
Okay.
Where's Age of Ultron? Oh, Age of Ultron down there. Okay.
How did Avengers get to number 3?
Because it was on number 1, and then Winter Soldier came out, and then Captain Civil War came out. That's how.
Oh, okay.
So you had to get to number 3 because it was number 1 for a while, and then it wasn't.
Okay. Someone needs to turn off that car.
I don't know.
Captain Marvel still has his hype for me, though. if you some way somehow
I've seen it twice.
me,
So I've seen it twice. So I mean, you know.
Also, like you're like. So like, your hype for it is kind of like doing anything or whatever.
No, I mean, my opinion on it is still the same. It's still a fine movie, but it's like that first act is kind of weak. It's really slow. And also, let me tell you right now, I'm never a fan of amnesia plot lines. I've never been a fan
of what
amnesia plot lines. It's like
amnesia.
And this first has amnesia, and every time that happens in a certain thing, I literally roll my eyes. Like, you've got to do something really impressive for me to like it. The Legend of Korra did something really impressive. Showed us Avatar 1. Hell yes. This, not so much. It's like, what is she? She's a soldier. Cool. Moving on.
Alright, okay.
But so, I get it. Like, you get to know him.
Sell me on why it should be above Captain Marvel.
Why should it be above Captain Marvel? Okay, so first and foremost, you got Michael fucking Rooker. Let's be real here. Like, he might be your father, but he wasn't your daddy. That's You're there. You got the funeral of him. All the other 99 Ravager factions showing up. Like, just look, Michael Rooker. Are you kidding me here? This is great. Amazing soundtrack. Music fits so well.
It does. It's so does Captain Marvels with the 90s music.
It fit well, but
I'm
not
just a girl.
But here you go. Come on, man. Come on. You never. You got Taserface, right? You got the fucking Taserface. You got the Sovereign playing Galaga. Look, these men are playing Galaga. That we wouldn't notice, but we did. So yeah, you got Kurt fucking Russell. First off, let me tell you, he's showing up on a spaceship with range. Just why is he up with range? How do you destroy Wanda? Who cares? He's Kurt Russell. That's why he always said something like, "Hey, what's up?" He did the "Hey," and they all just blew up. That's what happened there. That's what Kurt Russell did.
It was too much for him.
It's too much. It's too much for me. I exploded as well.
In your pants?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
But you got the brand new one. Like, also, you got the one we didn't go over. Like, Rocket, he's talking about, like, they came, even though he yelled at them, he shouted at them, he was mean to them, he stole batteries he didn't need. And then people were like, yeah, man, he did. Yeah. That's it. They are the same. Rocket's equating that to what he did. Like, they're like, oh, they're still family. Mm-hmm. Like, even that, about them, was like, you guys aren't friends. Why you guys like, you're right, we're not friends. We're family. We family. We stick together. Except for you. I hate you. I know, it's just the juxtaposition of it. It's like it hits the comedy, it hits the drama, it hits the emotion. You get that.
You get this nice little happy planet
there.
of galaxy.
Yes. That they guard. And that's why I feel Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 2 is better than Captain Marvel.
Alright, you sold me. I'm not even gonna rebuttal.
There we fucking go, dog. Woo! Alright.
Yeah, cause like we use this describing all that. Okay, so I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna put that in my notes for Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel doesn't have this. It doesn't have that, but it looks good. Yeah, but I just can't go for looks. Oh no, but it has this. But it definitely outweighs. It's a great movie. Yes, but the way how Guardians was like,
it's like, oh no, what am I? I'm top 5 on the list of Marvel. It's like, yeah, there are 22 of these films. That's not bad company to be in. This is higher 10 Marvel. That's where.
Yeah, you're the better half. Definitely way better than the better half.
In our consecutive list, of course, we're gonna have individual lists at the end of this. So Collier, remember to do your homework. Goddammit. It's going to be the week after we do the Endgame thing. So we're going to do the definitive ranking. We're going to do what the definitive ranking is. We're going to talk about some stuff, like favorite moments from it. Also, we're going to do our own list. Because let me tell you right now, there's some points here that I disagree with you, but you disagree with me. But we have our own list. So like, hey, this is Fighting Wombat official list. Where we have our own official list. We do how you have your own top 10 list of the year.
Yeah, like how I fought on you, how the Incredible Hulk was way better than Iron Man 1.
Yeah, I was like, you are not a fucking idiot. I think those are my words.
Dude, it was so much hype for me. Like, oh, freaking Green Hulk, smash it. So bad. Let's go, doggy dog.
That's so bad.
But then, like, over the time, like, no, I kind of, like, agree with you. Because, like, it had its action with the Hulk. And then there's, like, some things were just loading out to, like, a grinding halt and, like, a wall smack.
I mean, my answer is, like, how did this movie cost more and still look so worse?
They were, you didn't have the right team yet. It's still phase 1.
I know. It's still over it. It was whole... They know what they were doing. It was so new. Such a nation-tree state. They didn't know how to operate with these things yet. But, it happens. So yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is number 4. Join us next week for Spider-Man Homecoming. Can't wait. Let me tell you, I'm not sure where this one's falling on the list, but I think I have a good idea. I'm not sure though, because I've not talked to you about Spider-Man Homecoming.
It's okay, because everything's fine.
Let me tell you, I got something to say about that in that video too, but we're gonna get there. Hey, join us next week. Thank y'all.
Thanks for joining.
Time loops.